Greetings, I am TheZorch, and this is the November 2019 update for the Star Citizen documentary project. I'm going to keep this report short for obvious reasons, as you can hear. We have a bug here, all of us have it. I'm the last one to get it. Dave and Tygra are getting over it. I was going to stream Star Citizen this weekend, but that's obviously not going to happen. We're making progress in our early efforts to research the game, to figure out exactly what happened during the early days, during the pre-alpha of Star Citizen leading up to the release of 3.0. I had heard that there had been a vote of the player community, and that immediately after that vote, everything started to change in the game. Well, I focused my research, and Tygra focused his research on trying to find that point, and we could not find it in anything. We were directed to some old archives of the old Roberts Space Industries forums before they launched Spectrum, their current new forums for the game. But we didn't find anything, so we pored over old articles and interviews and their weekly YouTube videos. We just sat and just watched like weeks and weeks of material. Tygra spent several days on it, and I was going through a lot of material myself, a lot of reading. We have a much clearer picture of exactly what happened in those early days, why the project has taken so long between 2012 and the release of 3.0. We now have a very clear, or much clearer, picture of what happened. And it's nothing nefarious. In fact, it's quite reasonable for a game project, and especially for a new company. CIG was going through growing pains. They were working on figuring out their internal structure, how they are internally set up. Plus, at the same time, they were trying to build some stuff so that the backers had things to play. So they built the hangars, and they built the arena commander. This was even before the PU, the persistent universe portion that's out now. And Chris Roberts went out of his way not to try and promise too much. That's what got Sean Murray into trouble. He promised too much. He thought that they could deliver on too much. Eventually he did. But he did sell the game, oversell, and Sky. Chris Roberts didn't want to oversell Star Citizen, and so when people asked him about planetary landings, being able to land just anywhere on a planet or anything, back then he said they probably wouldn't be able to do it. Well, today we know that they can, but back then they didn't know that they could do it, and he was not going to say, "Oh, we're definitely going to have that." No, he did not want to oversell the game. He didn't want to. Say that they were going to be able to do something and then not be able to deliver. So he didn't do that. There wasn't really any feature creep. Everything that is coming to the game now was planned way back then. But they just didn't have the technology yet to do it. But now they do have the technology to do it. And so everything that we're getting now in the 3.x series of updates is everything that they've had in the pipeline for a long time. There's everything so far that we've been able to see debunks all the critics, especially the Forbes article. Oh, that's the progress we're making on the story of Star Citizen so far. We're going to delve much deeper than this in the documentary. We're going to get really granular on this. We're going to really tell the story. I'm going to start focusing a lot on figuring out what led to the transition to Lumberyard, Amazon's fork of CryEngine. I know that They really didn't start picking up speed on development until they had in-house tools, because CryEngine is notoriously difficult to work with, and a lot of the things that they wanted to be able to do they couldn't do because they didn't have tools to be efficient at building the game. Well, they have those tools now for doing procedural planets, for taking a ship from concept to flyable, and everything. Anyway, I've talked enough already. I will come back in December and give you another progress report. Thanks for watching. I am Mike TheZorch. Namaste.
This and other videos can be found on our alternate channels on LBRY and BitChute. Links are in the description below.